He is like a child running around, so excited. He'll go and swap it for a different toy and then he's coming out. He knows I'm talking to my camera. So I've got a couple of different sizes. So I've got a whole sheet of this sort of size. So I just got her, they're kind of like the patent style. So I love them when they've got their little shiny patent shoes on. I was having like, don't want to say a midlife crisis, but I was like, with me coming up to 40, I'm gonna get my third holes pierced again. I've actually got the top of my ear pierced as well. So I'm gonna try and put a earring back through that because I know that doesn't really ever close it over because it is like cartilage. Hey everybody, so it is the next day. It may actually be a couple of days from when I last picked up the vlog camera. I can't remember if I vlogged yesterday, but today's actually Tuesday. So I've got Darcy home. She goes back to school tomorrow. And obviously I've got Penny here. So it's a bit later on in the day. It's about 10 to 12 now. I've just been pottering around a bit in the kitchen because it's been a bit neglected, obviously with me being quite poorly. So I've just been trying to get on top of that, and I've got a wash load on. I'm in desperate need of another collapsible laundry basket. Mine completely split. So the one I had, it didn't fold, it like collapsed down, so it had like rubber in between, and the rubber completely split. It happens with the buckets as well. So I think the principle behind them is like really good, but I don't know if I'd be better off getting the one that just folds together flat rather than collapse down, because that one doesn't have any rubber. So I did need it a couple of weeks ago, but when I went into B&M and Home Bargains, they had no laundry baskets. They just had the like the rigid ones, but I need one that just collapses down just for storage. So we are going to head to Home Bargains in a little bit. What else did I need to get there? There was something else. Oh, like antibacterial wipes, because mine have completely gone. I don't know if we've run out. I'm assuming we've run out because they're not under the sink. Yeah, and I just like to have them on hand. And what else have I done? I've just dropped one of my B&M, you know, the scalloped bowls. I've just going to show you. I don't know if it's going to pick up. I can't see if that is picking up or not, but I've completely chipped it there and there. So that's really annoying. It's not even like a little bit that you can just kind of like push through. It's a lot. When I've watched some of the footage back, it looks as though it's a little bit blurry. I don't know if any of you would have noticed this in my previous videos. It's this microphone. It kind of like, but when I'm looking at the lens, it doesn't look blurry. So when I'm editing it, so I'm going to need to look at getting another microphone. It's probably not as like large as that one, but I've had a delivery from Astrid and Mew for a couple of weeks now. My sister and my brother gave me money for Christmas. So actually on Christmas Day, because all the sales had launched, I went on and treated myself, and they've literally been sat on the side over there for basically like 10 days. So I thought I would share with you because the pendant that I always wear, which is what is it? It is my star sign, so it's Capricorn, but it's like in the stars, so the like how it appears in the sky, if that makes sense, and I love it. Sorry, excuse me, I still got this cough. Tom got it for me, I think, a couple of years ago now on Mother's Day, and it's one of the only ones I wear. I haven't really been wearing my Abbott Lion name or initial necklaces. I just really gravitate towards this, and I think it is because it's like a pendant, and that's what I gravitate towards. And when I've got my earrings in, the hoops, they are Astrid and Mew as well. I love them. And I wanted to get, because I've actually got my ears pierced 3 times. I think the thirds have closed over. The seconds definitely haven't, because I do occasionally wear some studs in them. But over Christmas, I was kind of like, I was having like, I don't want to say a midlife crisis, but I was like, with me coming up to 40, I'm going to get my third holes pierced again. I've actually got the top of my ear pierced as well, so I'm going to try and put a earring back through there because I know that doesn't really ever close it over because it is like cartilage. And I managed to get a bar back through my belly button because I've not worn anything on my belly button since I was pregnant for Ollie. And it's still open. So yeah, I don't know what was going on with me. I was just a bit like, oh, I just want all these piercings done. So I saw these little huggy earrings on Astrid and Mew. They were in the sale. If they've got any of this left, I will link it below. But like I said, I did order this on Christmas Day. And I'm thinking more for my like second holes, just because I shouldn't need to take them out because they will literally just hug my ear. And yeah, they're really cute. So I'm just gonna get it out and I'll show you. I did want ones without a stone in, but those ones were sold out. But then I thought actually a stone would be quite nice, because my earrings that I wear are my firsts. You can wear them either with the stones, they're like reversible, or you can wear them just like the plain gold. And I tend to always wear them, like whenever you see me with them in, 99.9% of the time, I wear them. So I put them in backwards, and that means the stones are at the back. So these little huggies, they are so tiny though. I need to see, they should go around my ear, because the second you haven't got much earlobe that it's in, but I'm struggling to get them in my fingers. Can you see that there? It's, just get my hand out of the way. Can you see the stone there? They're so cute, and they are like gold plated. So yeah, I need to try and get those in. And then I actually got myself a bracelet as well, because I always wear the one that my sister got for being a bridesmaid. Do you know, I thought that was somebody stood there then in his my coat. Can you see that? I didn't know whether it was Darcy stood there in his my coat. That just like almost made my, you know when your heart like drops? Anyway, yeah, I just got this bracelet to wear like kind of every day, because again, my Abbott Lion one, it has tarnished a little bit now, and I took it off and I've not like reached for it. So I figured I just wanted something maybe a little bit more dainty. So this has kind of got like little star gems on, and the Abbott Lion one is a bit too long for me, so it can get in the way a little bit, whereas I thought that I just quite like quite dainty pieces. And I do really, I've had since we got this, which that'll be 2 years ago this year that she got married, I've not taken it off. It's, I think that one's a Monica Veleda, I think that's how you pronounce it. So that, and she wears quite a lot of jewellery from Monica Veleda, and yeah, I really rate that, because I don't even take it off when I go in the shower, which I don't know if you're supposed to wear them in the shower. It's not maybe as bright as it was, but it's fine. So yeah, that is my little purchases from Astrid and Muse. So I'm going to take those upstairs. We'll get rid of the packaging. I'm going to need to go to B&M now and get another bowl. But I did need to get a couple more plates, because we've only actually got 2 of the actual like plates that we would use for like our dinner and our tea. And then I never actually bought any of the little side plates, so I could do with getting some of those, because yeah, the other ones I had I actually got rid of. But I need to head round in a second. Is that in the way again? I don't know. I don't think it is. I'm gonna head round in a second. I need to feed my sister's dog, but I think we'll drive round, and then I can go to Home Bargains straight after and then come home. Tom's been getting Ollie from school. He does usually try and do that, but I just like to make sure that I'm around in case obviously he can't go and get him. And then Darcy's got an early ballet tonight, and then Ollie has football training. So I just want to try and also figure out what we're having for tea, because last night I just couldn't. Well, I had doctors again actually yesterday, so I booked another doctor's appointment, and that was at 10 to 4, and they were running like honestly like 20 minutes behind. And I went in and I was checked over, so they were quite concerned because my heart rate was quite high for like a resting heart rate, because I've not obviously been doing any like exercise or anything. But again, no antibiotics given. They've just said that from when they've listened into my chest, they don't sound like, it doesn't sound as though it is on my chest. I mean, I think otherwise, but obviously I'm not a doctor. I can only speak for how I'm feeling. And it's 2 weeks tomorrow that I got ill. So technically I'm on like day 13 and still completely like, obviously I'm up and I'm out of bed. So that is like, in terms of how I was feeling, that's 100% improvement, because I wasn't able to even get out of bed. And obviously I've been taking Ollie to school, but other than that, I've not really been doing much else. It's pretty much taken me since I got home from dropping him off just to do the kitchen. I mean, I've not hoovered yet, I've not steamed the floor, and I've pretty much only done that side. And like that would literally take me about half an hour usually. So I've just got no energy whatsoever. And I'll have like the odd cough, like you've heard as I've been talking, but then all of a sudden I'll have like a coughing fit and I can't stop it, and I'm really like gasping, and it really scares me, because I do struggle to catch my breath. But the doctor did say if it is flu, obviously we won't know 100% because I didn't go to hospital and the doctors don't carry the swabs. He said if it is flu, it can, like, the cough can stay for up to 6 weeks. So I was like, oh my goodness me. I've not done any working out or anything. As much as I would love to, it's just not the, it's not the thing to do. It would absolutely, it would just kill me off. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hope I feel a little bit better. And then when I feel like I've got a little bit more energy, I'll just ease myself back in. I'm just trying to make sure I'm eating because I've completely lost my appetite. So I bought this like Fuel, I think the brand is actually Fuel granola, which is like protein. I picked it up in Asda just to see if I could have it, and I did have it today. I just really want to get back onto having my shakes because obviously I get all of my like my supplements, my vitamins and my hormone things in there. So I just don't feel like it, which I know that's when I'm ill because that's my like go-to breakfast. I love it. So yeah, hopefully we're at the other side, but we actually go to Cornwall next Friday for my birthday, so I'm excited about that. I'm hoping the weather just warms up a little bit because the wind is really cold, and obviously down on the coast it's going to be very cold. So hopefully it warms up a little bit. I mean, I know it's January, so it's going to be cold, but it should be fun. We're taking the dogs, and I know Clifford's going to love being on the beach, but I'm going to go and get Penny dressed. She's actually still in her pyjamas. Oh, and I've heard back actually about a nursery spot for her. So she potentially is going to be doing nursery, which is exciting, with her little friend from football. So I'm really excited for her. I'm sad for me, but I'm excited for Penny. So she's only going to be doing 15 hours a week. To start with, it won't be 15 hours. It'll be like a good few weeks of settling sessions. So I do need to send that form back when I get back from Home Bargains and yeah, get that all situated. So that way when she is in nursery and she's doing her hours, I'm just going to make sure I'm like organised and I can use that time then to do my like filming and my editing. And I think then I'll have a better balance of like being able to do my videos. So that is the plan. We will stick to it, but that is the method behind my thinking, and she's so excited to go, and I think it'll be really good for her to be playing with children her age. So yeah, I'm going to go now. I will show you what I pick up in Home Bargains. Okay, so I've literally just got back in. It took us forever, mainly because the car decided to be annoying and pick and choose when it wanted to start. After I went to my sister's to feed the dog, I was honestly sat on her drive for about 15 minutes because the car wouldn't start. So I called in the range. They didn't have any baskets that were collapsible in Home Bargains. So I got this one. It is an actual Addis one, a 45 litre, so it's a really good size. They did have the one that didn't have the rubber, so it just obviously folds flat, but that one is not as big. I just feel like I can get a lot more in this. So it was $9.99, so I did just pick that up. So I can go and switch all the washing over in a minute, and I need 2 baskets essentially. I can't just have one. I've always just got too much washing that I'm sorting through, and one is just not enough. So I figured we would do a little Home Bargains haul, shall we, and see what we picked up. So, not in any particular order, I did just pick up some squares. These are the cookies and cream one, mainly packed lunches. And then I did just see this, it's the Astonish Foaming Carpet Stain Remover, just because there's a few marks that I need to get off, so I'm going to use that in a second. I've also got some Barney chocolate bears, again for packed lunches. And then I grabbed another pack of the magic erasers just because I need these at all times under my sink for goodness knows what the dog and the 3 kids get all over my walls mainly. I picked up some more of the blue rim blocks. This one is the lemon scent, and this one was on offer, but I like this one rather than the one that has the blue cage because the water runs clear. The ones that doesn't run clear, it stains the bowl. You end up with like blue stuck all down the inside of the toilet. So I grabbed those, and then the only floor wipes I could find were these Linen Fresh ones. I don't think I've ever had the Linen Fresh. And were these on offer? No, $2.99, but you do get 17 and they last a long time. I picked up 2 of the just microwavable basmati rice. I'm not sure if I'm going to do chickpeas or not for tea. I'm just trying to make it easy and just be like a semi nutritious meal, because last night I ended up just having a wrap with like lettuce, pepper and red onion in with some Nando's peri mayonnaise. It had like no protein or anything in. I haven't tried this. Has anybody else tried this? It's the elbow grease washing up spray. So what do you use this for, I guess? Oh, I think it's more of like if you have got stubborn stains on things, but I thought I would give it a go. It wasn't particularly very expensive. I've seen they do a fairy one. It's in like a green bottle. I saw it at Asda, but it was £4.49. I thought, oh, there is no way I need a spray that bad that I'm about to pay £4.50 for it. I picked up some more of the pink stuff, power foaming toilet cleaner. I love these. And then I did just pick up a couple of packs of these salt and pepper protein like crisps or chips. They had in one of their aisles where all the Christmas bits were, they had like the whole thing was like geared around like fitness. So they had so much workout equipment and so much protein inspired food. I grabbed those, they were 89p each. I just thought, I don't know if it's because I've been poorly, but I've just been craving like something with salt. Obviously my body must be lacking in it, I'm assuming. I grabbed another sellotape just because I've got so much Vinted in that I need to get done. Some fudge bars, cat lunches. They didn't have any of the full size ones, so I had to get the treat size bag. And then apparently this is the rabbit's favourite, so a mixed bag of salad for her. A dishwasher cleaner. So I'm going to run that through in a second. A Capri Sun. I just got some Nerds gummy custards for Ollie for when he finishes school. He likes those. And then I did just pick up a couple of these mug shots. So I don't mind these too much if I have nothing else prepped. AKA today I've got nothing for lunch. I'm feeling really like lightheaded. I need something. Again, not the most nutritious meal whatsoever, like at all. But today I'm picking my battles. I just want to try and get something in me. It was 49p, but I only like this one. It's the original curry noodles. So I did just pick up 2 of them. And that is it. I did also grab a birthday card for Clifford for tomorrow. And then I went to Pets at Home and I got him some of these buffalo wraps and just a good old yak. So this is the one from Yackers. They do the strawberry flavour and just the original, but he prefers the original. And I just get him the extra large size. They did have an extra large, but when I held it against this, it was like literally this much bigger. And it was like an extra almost £5. So I thought he can just have that because this was £11.99. I should have stocked up about a month ago because on Amazon they had 2. I think it was 2 or it might have been 3 of the extra large for £22, which is so cheap. So when I see those again, I will grab some. But I'm going to put this little haul away now, switch the washing over. I think Darcy's going to give ballet a miss tonight. Just because I am feeling, now I've been out and about, I feel awful. So I'm feeling like I need to sit down and have a bit of a breather. And her ballet is really early tonight, so I think she might miss it. But I will. What are you doing with that? Anybody ever tried these? They had loads of different flavours. They had like a chive and cream one, I think. More of like a Thai. Like if you like the Thai, the sensations, I think they're Walkers. They had the Thai version of that. Salt and pepper. They're really nice. Hi guys, so it is actually, I'm pretty sure I didn't vlog anything yesterday. I have still got my hat on and it will be on for the clips in this video because my hair needs to be washed really badly. And I don't know, oh yeah, you can see that. Can you see that there? It is basically like bumps under the skin, not like spots or anything like that. Well, it is raised, so it is spots, but it's like a rash, like an itchy rash. And it's only on that side of my face, which is just brilliant. So I've not done my skincare or anything today because I'm trying to not, I just don't want to aggravate it. So I hopped in the shower not to wash my hair last night, just, you know, a good old body shower. Did my skincare and I was thinking like, oh, do I put retinol on it? But I thought it might, sorry if you can hear that squeaking, Clifford's got one of his toys. Since Christmas he got stocked up with toys and honestly he is like a child running around, so excited. He'll go and swap it for a different toy and then he's coming out. He knows I'm talking to my camera. Like, as soon as I get the camera, he's out here. So he's probably going to start squeaking this toy. Is he going to jump up? I'm trying not to make, oh yeah, here we go. Clifford, take it in the front room. Go to your bed. Good pup. Yeah, so I'm still not feeling great. It feels like it's sat on my sinuses. So if I basically can't, I feel like I obviously can put my head down, but I feel like I have to hold my head. This is just awful, guys. Honestly, I do not wish this upon anyone. I have not managed any workouts today. Not today, definitely not today, but this week. And I feel like I've just been playing catch up with like life. And I don't feel like I'm getting very far. So I'm trying to play catch up, but I'm not actually catching up with very much. So my house is just disgusting. I'm like, as soon as I do a little job, I'm so exhausted. So I'm just feeling a bit meh, I'm not gonna lie. But today's Thursday. Oh, sorry if I've already mentioned that. At this point, my brain is just like mush. I've been in for about, oh my gosh, I've got a lump there now. What is that? Oh my goodness me. I've been in for about 10 minutes, so it's actually 11:30. So I'm not sure if I've mentioned this, apologies if I've already spoken about this, but I have made arrangements for Penny to start nursery. I know I mentioned that I was potentially looking at it, but when her birthday is, she's on the 10th of September, she doesn't start school this September, she starts school the next September. So she will literally start school and turn 5 within a few days, or she probably will be 5, I think, when she starts school. That is Penny nursing in. So she is now entitled to her 15 hours a week. That is funded. And I've had a little bit of a nightmare finding a nursery for her that would fit in, obviously, for me to get her there, because I have to do the school run for Ollie. And so I spoke to a couple of different nurseries that did have space, but their hours I just wanted her to do more school hours. Like, I didn't want her to do 1 p.m. until 5 p.m. Or I didn't want her to do like 8 until 12, if that made it was the hours just weren't like what I was used to. And then I've found this nursery that is en route home after I drop Ollie off, and she's going to be going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but she's going to be doing 9 until 3 Monday and Tuesday, and then 9 until 11:30 on a Wednesday. I've said she probably won't be there at 9, purely just because of the logistics of me getting from Ollie's school to this children's centre. So they've said it's absolutely fine as long as she's not there before her slot. I'm kind of just like eating into my hours, so I said she's probably going to be there about 9:10, which they've been fine with. We went today, we picked up her enrolment forms, took her passport so they can get everything on the system, and we've just been out and about getting some uniform bits for her, so I thought I would share with you. It was so cute. So I actually got her, so really random actually, we've got a tin opener. Darcy broke our tin opener, I think on the weekend, and we've not had a tin opener since. And you don't realise how much you use a tin opener. It's mainly for our chickpeas, because the chickpeas don't have the little ring top on them. Everything else basically does, but the chickpeas don't. So I was at our local shopping centre. Why is there somebody at my door? Hold on, guys. Our doorbell is not charged, so poor postman's just out there. Put it this way, this is actually uniform for Ollie, so I'll show you that in a second. What was I saying? Yeah, so I went into Pro Cook. I got this. It was £5 because we eat chickpeas a lot, I've discovered. And I've been luckily my mum and dad literally live over the road, so I've been running over and just getting them to open the tins for me. But let's have a little look at her uniform. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, guys. I'll be really honest. I am really excited for her because she's excited, but I'm heartbroken for me. If that is, I don't know, some of you may relate to me, some of you may just think I'm absolutely crazy. I'm really sad because when Ollie came to go to nursery, he started, so their birthdays are a week apart, so in terms of school year and when they start, it's all very similar to Ollie. And he started like when he was 3, this sort of time of year. And he went to the nursery that was at the primary school he used to go to and Darcy went to, but obviously we're not at that school anymore. And so he went, and he was only there for, I don't know, about 4 or 5 weeks, and then we went into lockdown. And then didn't start school again properly until he started reception. So, and I remember being really sad because at the time, obviously I didn't have Penny. There was no plans to have a third. And I was like, my last baby's at nursery. And I've obviously been very fortunate to do it all again because we had Penny, but there are no plans for any more babies. Like, I'm about to turn 40 in a week. Not saying you can't have children after 40, you know, you can absolutely do it, YOLO. But there are no plans for us to have any more children. We are very blessed with the 3 we've got. We're very busy with the 3 we've got, both in terms of time and financially. It's just all a lot. So this really is like, my baby is leaving me. It's going to be good for both of us because I'm going to use, I think I did speak about this, I'm going to use the days that she's in nursery for my filming and editing. So it's going to be good for all of us, and she's so excited. But I won't lie, this has been really hard going and getting all these bits and pieces. But I didn't realise that at Shoe, I had £25 in rewards. So every time you purchase something on Shoe, I think you have to sign up. It is completely free. You do like an account. And then it tracks all your purchases and you get, I didn't even realise. So these shoes I'm about to show you, they were in the sale from like £28.99 in the sale for £13.99. So I used £10 of my rewards. So I only actually paid £3.99, and I did click and collect, so I didn't pay for postage. And they look really great quality. So I just got her, they're kind of like the patent style. So I love them when they've got their little shiny patent shoes on. And they've just got little love hearts on them. So I got her a size 8 because that is what size she is. We haven't tried them on yet, so hopefully they fit. We'll try them on in a minute and we'll see. And they do have the Velcro straps, so they're very easy for her to get on and off. I just want to make, like obviously she wouldn't be able to do buckles or anything like that, so I just want to make life as easy as possible. So that is her shoes. And then the uniform I've got from a couple of different places. So the polos I got from Asda. They didn't have any polos at all in Marks and Spencer's. That's where I've got the rest of her uniform from. But the polos I do really like in Asda because they've got the little scalloped edge on the collar, which I think is really cute. And a 5-pack for £7.50 is an absolute bargain. She's not going to need 5 because she's only going technically for 3 sessions. But I thought, you know, it's nursery. She's going to get covered. So I just want to have a couple of spares. And then the colour, sorry guys, I just kicked the table and that shook you. The colour of her school is red, so the kids have never been to a school where it's red before. Red isn't my favourite colour, but I'm sure she'll look cute in it. But I did just grab the cardigans from Marks and Spencer's. I was going to get them from Asda. They didn't have them in store, so I would have had to have ordered it online. But from previous experience with, there's not anything wrong with Asda uniform at all. I just find the colour lasts longer on the Marks and Spencer's ones from previous experience from when Darcy used to wear it when she was in primary school. She had navy, so I think that fades a little bit quicker. But I just got her 2. She could probably do with having another one. But it was £13. I got them in age 4 to 5 just because 3 to 4 is a bit on the small side for her. And then I got this really cute little pinafore dress. I do love them in pinafores, especially when they're younger. Oh, that's the wrong way. And Darcy used to have this. So this one was £10. Again, this is Marks and Spencer's. I got it in 4 to 5. And it has a couple of different length options, I believe, on the straps that you do up. And I thought if she's got this on, it gives her a little bit of an extra darker layer over the white polo top. So she's got that. And then I just grabbed her a set of 2 skirts. So I got these in 3 to 4 just because the 4 to 5 did look huge. They do have the adjustable waist, but the length was quite long as well on the 4 to 5. So you get 2 skirts for £10. These are supposed to be crease resistant. I probably will still have to press over them with the iron. but it's fine, they're quite easy to stay on top of. And then we did just pick up this little set. I probably might take this back because I know they do these little sets in Home Bargains. So I'll probably call in there at some point before she starts next week. But because this was £10, you do get the two kind of like hair ties, the clips and the headband. I did just grab it because we were obviously in there. But if I manage to find a red in Home Bargains, I know they're a lot cheaper. So I may return those. Yes, darling. Hold on. I'm going to get it down for you now. Just give me a second. That pulls my hair. So what I do need to get for her is I need to get some tights. So I didn't want to get those from Asda because she's actually got a couple of packs of like beige colour tights, and I just don't think they're very good from Asda. It's something to do with the material that it just doesn't stay up. It just doesn't seem to have any elastic, so it's constantly falling down, and she's like always got her bum out basically. So I want to get them from Marks and Spencer's, but they had none. They only had black tights, which obviously because I've gone with the charcoal grey, I want to get her the tights to match. So I will do a click and collect for those. They're normally really good. That'll normally be in within like 1 or 2 days, so that's fine. And then next up, I've had to get her, so she's not going to be staying for lunches for probably, unless she's amazing, but usually it's like a couple of weeks transition period where she just like eases in. But she is going to need, eventually when she does stay, especially for her 2 longer days, a packed lunch and a water bottle. So I did just get her this bundle that I got on Smiggle. I found it online, but they actually have a Smiggle in our like shopping centre. So I called in and just said, do you have this? And if you do, is it the same price? And she said it isn't, but we'll match it. So luckily they had all the pieces. So it was £37.20. Originally this bundle was meant to be £95, and I always remember Darcy and Ollie, they loved Smiggle so much, and Penny loves unicorns, so this looks absolutely huge on her. I'll pop a picture in here because as soon as we got out of the shop she wanted to wear the backpack, and it's basically the same size as her. She needs to take a spare set of clothes in case there's any accidents, etc. So that will just sit in here. So it needed to be a bit bigger, and I just thought this is going to last her, and it is super cute. And you've got 2 pockets on the outside. You've got this mesh one and then more of the kind of like backpack material one, and then you've got the pocket on the front. And then it's all in the same design. So we've got the water bottle, which I thought is very easy because she can just clip it down, you pop the button and it comes up. And what I like, Smiggle bottles are a little bit more expensive, don't get me wrong, than Asda, but whenever I get anything from Asda or any of the supermarkets, all of the like pictures on the front end up coming out when you wash it. So these just last really well. So I knew I wanted to get her a bottle from there. She ended up getting a pencil case. She obviously doesn't need a pencil case, not for school, but it was £1 extra to add this in. So I did just add it in. It's super cute. It's got that design on the back, and it's just one of those so she can keep her felts in there. And then last up, she's got a pack lunch. So I like these ones. So it has got the big strap on it. Again, it's in this unicorn iridescent kind of like design. So she's got this bit here and then the zip bit here. So she'll probably just use this top bit for now, but obviously it can grow with her because she will need to take packed lunch, and she loves different fruits and things, so maybe the bottom bit would be good, especially in the summer. Actually, I can keep like an ice pack in there to keep it nice and cool. So next up, I do just need to get her, because we don't actually have any name stickers or anything like that. So I'm going to order those off of Etsy because they come really quick and they're actually really reasonable for the quantity you get. I'll order those in a moment. And then Ollie was in desperate need of uniform, but I can get the shorts, trousers, things like that from Asda, but the jumper and the tie and the PE top has to come from the kind of like uniform shop online. We drove all the way to the uniform shop because it had closed down in our area. So we drove to the nearest one, and so bear in mind that covers like the whole of Bristol, so South Bristol, North Bristol. They had like 5 shops that they carried in, not 5 shops, 5 schools, sorry. It's like, this is not very good. And the lady was just like, you need to order online. I thought that's not ideal because for parents that are buying blazers, you always need to try something like that on. So yeah, it's just taken me about, I would say about 10 days to come. They're not the fastest, but It's just a plain grey wool jumper. His one is absolutely just not in the best way. Did I get a 32? Yeah. So he's the 32 inch. His tie I got from, I think it was off of eBay, but it was like the tie warehouse, because the one he had before was on an elastic, which is fine because I didn't want to get one that he has to do every day, but the elastic just loses shape and it just dangles. So I got him one that's all set and it's got a clip. He's already got that. So that came, because they only do the elastic on there, which is a bit odd. And then he's got a P-top. It just has like a crest on it. Just what, it's quite nice material because it's like that mesh material. Again, I got him the 32 inch, so it should be fine. It's just so, it's got stings on it. Is that actually a joke? Oh my goodness me, I've just waited all that time and it's got stains on it. This is what I mean, and these tops are not cheap. I'm gonna have to email them about that, but it's his PE day today, so obviously it's come a day late, but it'll be fine for next week. So I'm gonna have to email them about that. So I need to go and feed my sister's dog in a moment, and then I need to come home, and I've had no breakfast or anything yet. Penny's asking for her Barbie like dream house thing to be brought downstairs, which is fine because I need to sort the front room out. It's just not been sorted out since Christmas, basically. We took the decorations down and that was it. But I want to put the kitchen back here, and then her Barbie house can probably just sit in front of the window there. So we'll probably do that at some point this afternoon. And then Ollie has, oh sorry, you're tipped really far back. Ollie has got football training this evening, so I probably will go to that. It's a bit of a later one, purely for the fact of Penny can burn off some steam and go on her scooter with her little friend, and it just means that she's gone out of the house. I mean, we have been out and about today, but I'm going to be making for tea as well, so maybe I can do that on different chickpea, guys. The roasted red pepper pasta, just because I can prep everything. Ollie and Penny can have theirs before football, and then me and Tom can have it when we get home. And it's really easy. Like, I can just roast the peppers in the air fryer and then just blend everything up. It's just so easy to do, and everyone enjoys it, well, apart from Darcy, because she is my awkward one, but I'm sure she'll probably have jacket potato. That's her little thing at the moment. But other than that, I hope you're all okay. It's absolutely freezing today. When we did the scoring this morning, it was -4. -4, and I was on my drive literally yanking the doors because they were literally frozen. But I feel like I'm slowly getting better. I know I still sound awful. I mean, in terms of how I felt 2 weeks ago, I feel 100% better, but obviously I know I'm not right. There's no way I'd be able to do a workout. I just would have like 2 minutes of me and that's it. And I cannot like bend down the pressure. So yeah, I'm probably not going to get anything done this week in terms of working out. So we'll start again next week. A week's not going to hurt anybody, especially when we need to recover. But I'll come back on in a little bit and have another little catch up with you, because I just want to talk about content and my plans going forward for this channel. Now I'm going to have a bit more of structure around my days. But yeah, I'm just going to go. I'm going to put the washing up away, do the actual washing up from this morning, and then, well, it's 11:45 now, so I need to start walking around to feed my sister's dog. Then we'll come back and then I can just crack on with the rest of my jobs. Okay. Hey guys, I hope you're all okay. I am just in the utility. So welcome back to today's video. I'm just in the utility. It is currently about 4:30 when I'm filming this, and I thought I was just going to crack on because I've got my phone set up there to do like a little reel, but I'm just starting to get everything ready for Penny starting nursery tomorrow. She's only going for an hour, but she's got to go in her little uniform, so I figured I would show you me getting that all ready and prepping everything. I've just got you on the handheld tripod, so I've got the bigger tripod here. What I'm gonna do it's chaos out here. I've been having a bit of a sort out of the sides. I know that's cluttered now, but I've just brought this out. Sorry if you can hear Penny shouting. Tom's just running her a bath. She said she doesn't want a bath, Dad. But Darcy's decided she didn't want to do her ballet lesson, the early ballet lesson. She has 2 on a Monday. She doesn't want to do that. I've just emailed her teacher because she came home last week after It was the first one back last week. Obviously she wasn't at school, so she kind of like was in like a really relaxed mood because she'd been at home. So if anything, she would be more like positive about it, but she just came home and she didn't enjoy it. There's a new teacher, and she just didn't like the structure of it. So I've just emailed her teacher to say we'll keep an eye on it, but maybe that we need to give notice on that lesson. But I'm just going to put it on the tripod and then I'll pop back on. Right, okay, sorry, I just had a huge amount of trouble with this tripod. So yeah, I'm just going to start getting all of her bits ready. I ordered her some name stickers. I ended up ordering them off of Etsy because there was a company that I used for Darcy and Ollie, but I just preferred these ones that I found on Etsy. I'll show you in a second, and they literally came within a day. And I got more for my money. So I think I've got a selection of 50. So I've got a couple of different sizes. So I've got a whole sheet of this sort of size, and I went with like a rainbow kind of like neutral colour palette. And then these are slightly bigger. And I went with her, like her full name of Penelope. She is going to be known as Penny in nursery. But I just wanted to, in case like there's anybody from any other class that picks something up, I think obviously her registered name is Penelope. So I just went with that. So I'll leave a link to these stickers. I think these were £9.99 and the postage was free. You had a couple of different options of quantity. I just went with 50 for now because obviously there's only a couple of bits of uniform and her bottle, pack lunch and backpack that I need to pop it on. And I'm going to put a sticker each in her shoes. But yeah, I do really rate those, and they have got very good reviews for washing and longevity. So yeah, I just thought I would set you up and you can watch me prep for Penny starting nursery. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm a bit emotional, I think. Obviously she's not going until tomorrow, but I just want to get it all done this evening. But yeah, I'm a little bit emotional about it. Last little baby going to nursery. Rolly?
Yeah.
Tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me, should I've known that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on.